Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We're here today with a very quick and very fun video. This is the first week of the boss rush, alright? And we have a little friendly inter-alliance competition for who can do it the fastest, alright? So the current time to beat when I was going for this run was 4 minutes and 52 seconds, alright? So I'm going to walk you through my strategy. We're going to talk about every single fight as they go along and how I'm going about doing them. So up first we have Thing, alright? So I'm obviously going to be using my boy Stealthy. So we started off the fight mashing the light buttons, and I just started right away. We're going for speed here, okay? We're not going for safety. We usually play safe, but in this kind of challenge, we're going for speed, all right? So what we're doing here is we're just pretty much being completely aggressive. We had to get the slow on him twice, and then we had to get the special one and just keep nailing him in the corner. So that's the first fight down. Up next, we have a Diablo. I decided to go with She-Hulk for this fight since he pretty much counters every single thing that this Diablo has going on. The biggest roadblock here when it comes to speed is the unstoppable that he gets after his special attacks that pretty much stops you from fighting for about 10 seconds or so. It's not a deadly ability that he has, but it just does slow down the fight. I was initially doing this with Stealth Spidey. I actually did a previous run before this one that went for about 4.5 minutes, but it turns out I didn't know the rule state you have to use all 5 of your champions, so I used Stealthy for like 4 of the fights, so of course I had to come up with a different plan. I tried Human Torch, but She-Hulk actually gets through this guy so much faster. She-Hulk is a great champion, man. She's still underrated for some very, very strange reason, but she just completely rinsed that guy. You just want to play it really, really aggressive, and she's pretty much just going to rinse any champion that works like Diablo works. Up next, we have this Havoc, man. Now we're bringing in our rank 3 Ghost, and I'm going to take a bunch of hits into the phase just to build up to a special 2. I was initially a little bit scared of the plasma detonation, so that's why I wasn't doing too many hits, but I'm going to toss off a heavy attack there. Unfortunately, I didn't get a Fury, but I'm going to land a big special 2 into him, and now I am going to have a quick detonation here, but it only took off about a little less than half of my health, so not the biggest deal in the world there at all. It's the only time I'm using her, so it doesn't really matter. Up next, we have this Sinister, and of course, we don't have the time to mess around with like Warlock here, so we're going in with Archangel, alright? So with Archangel, it's a pretty simple plan. We want to parry, and then we want to take a hit on the block and then reparry to try and get 2 poisons. And as you can see, that worked out pretty well because now we already have 3 neurotoxins. Now, when he does have bleeds and poisons on him, I'm going to try really hard to just turtle up and hold my block to bait in his dash here so he doesn't toss off his special 1, because if he tosses off a special 1, he's going to place the bleeds and the poisons on me, and that's going to be really, really bad because I also need Archangel for this next Nick Fury as well, okay? Now Archangel isn't always my go-to for Nick Fury, but for this challenge, it makes sense why I would use him, obviously, right? So unfortunately, man, I'm getting some really bad RNG in this fight. I'm not getting too many bleeds, and I'm definitely not getting too many poisons. It's finally starting to balance out now. I have a bunch of bleeds, a bunch of poisons, and I even have 5 neurotoxins on, alright? So at this point, he's going into his second life, and luckily he didn't punish that heavy attack I did right there, but now the RNG starts to get a little bit bad again. He's not tossing off that heavy attack where I can counter it, but finally he does. I push into a special 2, but he only has 1 bleed on him, so I'm going to have to toss off that special 2 to get some more bleeds and poisons, bait out the special 2, and now this fight is pretty much over. Bait out another combo into my block. Again, he's just not tossing off that heavy attack, man. 2 full combos into a third one before he finally tosses it off, and then he is dead. We have 1 fight left, and it is a Captain Marvel movie. Of course, we brought our 6-star rank 2 Doctor Doom here, and the plan is just to knock her down once with the heavy attack, and then build up to a special 2 and finish the fight with all of that incinerate energy damage, alright? Gonna dash right in after the heavy attack. We're not gonna worry about that special 1 because she has that brief second where I can dash back out. I do it all the time against her, and it's very, very safe as long as you're on your toes and ready to dex. I'm gonna go ahead and just dodge this special 1 more time, build up to a special 2, and boom, that is going to be the end of the challenge right there, KO. So the challenge starts when when you see fight on Thing, and it ends when you see KO on Captain Marvel movie. So my time was 4 minutes and 40 seconds. All right, so I believe that's the time to beat as of August 3rd. Is it the 3rd or the 4th? August 3rd, August 4th, Monday at, what is it, 10:47 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, dude, like I said, just a quick fun video today. If you want to have fun with this challenge, go for it. I recommend finding champions with really high damage potential, like damage per second. Stealthy is really great for this. He's actually great for a lot of the fights in this challenge. He was my go-to, obviously my MVP personally. But yeah, dudes, have some fun with it, dude. The boss rush is fun. It's going to be another one on Wednesday. Keep an eye out for it, and of course I'll be doing some videos there too. All right, see you around.